Spoiler warning for Fantastic Four First Steps. This video, we are talking about that insane post-credits scene. Before we get into this, guys, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 4,000 subs. If you have any theories of what this post-credit scene could mean, drop them down below. I read every single one. I most likely will respond. Okay, let's go ahead and recap it first and talk about what happened. So after the events of the movie, we have Sue Storm reading books to her son, Franklin Richards, when all of a sudden a very weird noise happens and Sue starts using her powers, only to find out that there is someone else in the living room with Franklin, and that person is no other than Dr. Doom. We finally got an official tease of Dr. Doom. While we didn't see his face, we do see the mask, and we see that Franklin is actually touching his face. This is really fascinating to me because in the movie we confirm that Franklin has the power cosmic, meaning he has intelligence surrounding the entire universe, maybe even multiple universes. Even as a child, he may have the knowledge of the multiverse, meaning when he touches the face of Dr. Doom, he may be seeing the face of Tony Stark. This could tie into so many different things like anchor beings. For example, was Tony Stark the anchor being of the 616 universe, and now Franklin Richards is seeing the face of Dr. Doom be the same? On the other hand, we have to think about what Doom's perspective is here. Why is Doom coming to kidnap potentially Franklin Richards? What I immediately thought of was issue 13 of the Jonathan Hickman Fantastic Four run that has the cover of Doom and Franklin Richards. While I don't think they're going to be pulling everything from that story, I do think they're going to be taking heavy inspiration from it leading up to Doomsday and Secret Wars. We have been introduced to how powerful Franklin Richards could be in the MCU, but in the comics, this kid has the power to create his own universes. At the end of Secret Wars in the comics, he's used to restart the multiverse. There's no longer just one universe because of Dr. Doom. He kind of helps restart it with his dad, Reed Richards. And if you haven't read Hickman's Avengers, Fantastic Four, or Secret Wars, I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic read. But what is Doom doing here? Is he coming to kidnap Franklin Richards? Is he going across the multiverse, potentially gathering a bunch of different anchor beings? I've heard things like that. I've heard other theories about what Dr. Doom's doing leading up to Doomsday. But another question that I have is this Dr. Doom that we see in the post-credit scene the native Dr. Doom to this universe, to this Earth, or is he from another universe? Earlier in the movie, we have a scene that deliberately shows Latveria not being at the meeting. Does that mean that there's no Dr. Doom yet, or does that mean he already knows the Richards family, Sue, Johnny, and all of them, and chooses not to be anywhere near them because he despises them? My sneaking suspicion is that this actually is the native Dr. Doom to this universe, and that Franklin is touching his face because, well, he knows him, he recognizes him as Uncle Doom. That's what Franklin and Valeria call him in the comic books. Who knows if we're ever going to hear about Reed and Victor's college rivalry and things like that, but having Franklin actually reach out and touch the face of Doom is very interesting. Again, we don't see his disfigured face, but we do see a mask. This was an insane tease, and it can lead in so many different directions. Overall, it looks like Franklin Richards is going to be playing not only a key role in Doomsday, but maybe even Secret Wars? With a power like that, he can create worlds. He could potentially create Battleworld, which is the world that Dr. Doom rules over in Secret Wars. It genuinely just feels so nice to have a post-credit scene like this now that teases the movie that's basically coming out next year. Hopefully just as long as there's no delays. But this post-credit scene, on top of the Thunderbolts one with the Fantastic Four arriving in the 616, along with the multiversal one at the end of the Marvels, I mean, things are really building up towards Doomsday. But going back to what I was talking about, I wouldn't be surprised if this Dr. Doom was the native one from this universe. But let's just play devil's advocate and think, what if he's from a different one? Where would he be from? We don't have a Dr. Doom in universe 616, which is our main MCU timeline. Could he possibly be someone from the TVA? Could he possibly be someone from the universe in Multiverse of Madness, or the universe that's in the post-credit scene of the Marvels? For some reason, I just don't think he's from a random universe that we haven't heard from, unless they do some really good story building with Dr. Doom at the beginning of Doomsday. But that movie's also so insanely packed, you would have to kind of make Dr. Doom the protagonist and main character for all this to work. Which, hey, I'm all for. Let's do it. Someone also pointed out that the song that plays during this post-credit scene is titled in the credits Doom ? Does that mean this is possibly not Dr. Doom, or is this more of like a tease thing? I mean, he has the green hood and cape as well as the mask, so I'm almost positive it is. What would be absolutely insane is if the Dr. Doom in this post-credit scene is not the RDJ Dr. Doom that we're getting in Doomsday. In fact, he's the Dr. Doom from this native universe, played by a different actor that's going to probably play this character for the foreseeable future beyond Secret Wars. That's just a tinfoil hat theory, guys. I need to know what you think and all of your theories down below in the comments. People are going crazy about this. I want to hear all of your thoughts. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you all very, very soon for more Fantastic Four videos.